This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. You are your greatest asset. It's time you started investing in that. Visit betterhelp.com/double toasted and take care of you. I would make an example. No need to go after everybody. Make an example out of him. Ban them from their press privileges. No screenings, no junkets, no interviews, no free swag, and don't think it's just from us, because now we're going to talk to all the studios out there, and your face is going to be plastered all over the walls.
Because they don't want that.
You're going to be blacklisted. Not black, but blacklisted from all this stuff, whether that's indefinitely or for a long period of time. But, you know, I don't know. I think that's the only way that they can do this. They scare the shit out of everybody else. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Before we get to the foolishness, I want to let you know that the foolishness is sponsored by and supported by Trade. Nice. What do you mean Trade? Like just generic trade? No, people, no. We're talking about Trade Coffee. That's right. Drinktrade.com is where you go to, but the business is Trade. And the way this works is that they actually have a quiz that you take. When you take that quiz, it actually takes your answers and it perfects the best cup of coffee tailored to your coffee needs. You want a French press? You want to get that automatic drip drip? Maybe you don't even like hot coffee. Maybe you want it cold. That's good. Just tell them what you want, and they're going to brew the perfect cup of coffee to your needs. And this is a subscription service right here. And they'll make sure that you get your tailor-made coffee right to you from 400 plus craft coffees that they have out there, all in a freshly roasted bag. And they'll send it to you as often as you like. They'll guarantee that you'll love the first match if you love coffee as much as you say you do. And hey, if you don't, they'll replace it with a different bag for free. Trade partners with 55 plus small U.S.-based roasters out there who are committed to ethical and sustainable sourcing. So you can drink your coffee, not only knowing it was made just for you, but guilt-free. Trade is offering your first bag for free and $5 off your bundle at checkout. All you got to do is go to drinktrade.com/toasted and use the promo code TOASTED. And again, get $5 off your bundle and get your first bag for free. Go to drinktrade.com/toasted and start getting your coffee sent to you. Your coffee that is made just for your taste sent to you. And once again, I want to thank Trade for sponsoring this portion of the show. And also, I want to thank you out there for all the support that you always give us. Let's go ahead and kick this off and get through this. So, know everybody out there is waiting for that Spider-Man. Believe me, nobody's waiting more than me. I love these Spider-Man movies. I love what they've done with them. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I am completely silly with anticipation over this movie. Especially that guy. Damn, why don't you hurry up?
Part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean? Now everybody knows.
I guess somebody said, well, since he's leaking shit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's already out there.
Yeah, Mysterio leaked. So.
Yeah, Mysterio leaked it. He leaked it. Everybody knows who he is. So, hey, no big deal, right? Nobody's getting spoiled over anything. Well, that's not the case. You know, Marvel's saying, damn, we worked hard at trying to just gradually release information so that we can make this a special event for all you fans out there. But God damn it, some of y'all just can't. You just got no patience.
Sure.
And who the hell is leaking things around here anyway? Somebody about to lose their life behind this.
You about to lose your job.
Yeah.
You about to lose your job.
Yeah. Shit, the rat is talking about
the rat.
You better watch your goddamn mouth.
Exactly.
The rat is the one who leaked.
The rat is the one that leaked that shit. Yeah, they got a rat in the organization over there somewhere, somehow. And the mouse wants to know who it is.
Mouse like, you know how we take care of rats, right?
Some mother in this room got a big mouth.
You ever seen Fantasia? Yeah. Nothing.
Walking around behind people.
with a pit bull or a Rottweiler like Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Somebody in this motherfucker.
Someone in this organization can't shut the f*** up.
Got a table full of motherfuckers out there going, all right, come on, Mickey, take it easy, man.
It wasn't me.
Somebody doesn't understand the concept of loyalty. Oh no, Mick.
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah. I ain't ask you shit.
No. I'm sorry. Turns out, there must be somebody within the organization because they've leaked something out to what they call the influencer circle. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on Twitch, a lot of people on TikTok ready to be the first one with the scoop. Mm. And that's exactly what happened with one John Campea. Now, let me just say this. I'm not here to talk trash about John Campea at all. No. I don't know this person, and when I sometimes you end up meeting these people, and everybody's been so decent and nice. All these people are decent people right here. So I'm not talking about, this is not an attack on him. Now, if you don't know the story behind this, John Campea, he received a couple of leaked images from a source out there. And according to him, he said, hey, I'm going to put these out there because, well, you know what? I don't even think that these are real. But it sure will get some clicks.
Yeah.
So he decided to put that out there with his name on it.
Okay.
Emblazoned. Courtesy of John Campea.
Well, that's the way to get the clicks.
That is, unless that mouse is looking, that's the kind of attention you don't want.
Right.
Kevin Feige and that mouse. Yeah. Now, what happened here is that a lot of people are saying that these are legit. No matter now, he's using the excuse of I didn't think they were real. That's why I put them out there. And a lot of people saying bullshit. So now
I'm not buying that. Sorry.
Again, I don't know because I have a certain rationale behind that. But before we get to that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the images right here. And the reason why I'm showing this is because honestly, and this is not an excuse, but honestly, this is when you get right down to it, is not surprising, or at least not that much of a surprise to people who have been following the production of No Way Home, the Spider-Man movie. So if you've been reading stories or rumors, or you've been anticipating this movie and you've just been reading articles on the internet about it, then this is really no surprise. Now, that is not the point, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, just so you have an idea of what we're talking about here. So here are the images. I'm going to show two of them. Just give us about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, 3 minutes, and then you come back and we'll be done. But are you ready? You gone? Okay. So the first image is confirming what a lot of people were thinking, where you have all the other Spider-Man from other multiverses coming in, particularly right here. Garfield, what's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
And there have been some story leaks too, some script leaks kind of confirming that they are there. They have some, and what I was told, because I didn't read these, but somebody told me the idea behind them. Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
So, I mean, even if you see them there, it's not really spoiling what's happening in the movie.
Right.
But that's one of the first images right there.
Okay.
All right, so the second image here is another thing that a lot of people thought, and if you're to believe these photos right here, it's confirmed. Matt Murdock is in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Daredevil, played by Charlie Cox.
Okay.
So he's in the film right there, and
yeah, but we heard he was going to be in it.
yeah,
all this is a bunch of rumors that, I mean, like I'm saying, like they were already out there.
Yeah.
Like, because I heard that Matt Murdock was going to be in this. Anyway.
Yes. So really, not that surprising.
Yeah.
We've all heard this, and we were all saying, even we were saying, quit bullshit,
Yeah,
Marvel.
cut the bullshit.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing. But okay.
Yeah.
He might be in the movie.
Are you going to be in the movie? I don't know where people getting that from.
Yeah, James. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. He's playing that role good. Man, I wish people quit asking me that. No. He's like, everybody knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish people keep asking me that.
If you were a better actor, we would believe it.
Right. Now you'll see you later. Swings away.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. So, okay, so I'm done. I told the people I just talk about this in a little bit. But again, now if you're back, welcome back. Hopefully nothing was spoiled for you. But again, as I said, nothing that is going to be too surprising if you've been keeping up with this. Now, again, that's not the point, though. The point is that this is somebody's property that they've been trying to protect.
Sure.
And even if you think that, all right, if you've been following this at all, or just the opposite, if you've been able to avoid this thing the whole time, then shit, you'll easily avoid this. I mean, because there's been a lot of stuff out there. I mean, if you haven't been keeping up with the rumors and you going in completely cold, then I think you can easily avoid this. But that's not the point. The point is that, this is a violation of a studio in their efforts to protect their property. And leaks and spoilers can still catch people by surprise, no matter how much they're trying to avoid.
Oh, absolutely. Because, it gets picked up on, and somebody who wants to click just gets it emblazoned. Sometimes a legit news source will just have it there.
Sure.
Oh, confirmed. These guys are in the movie. And you're like,
damn.
God damn it.
And you weren't even reading about anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So, listen, my whole thing is John Campea. Again, nothing against the guy at all. I mean, I wish this guy well. I'm not attacking at all. I'm just giving my personal opinion of what I would do if I was in this situation and what I would do if I was a studio. So if you're not sure, because the whole thing is, I thought they might be photoshops, but I don't know. I'm looking at the light here, and I'm looking at the placement here, and the arm is bigger here. But if you don't know 100%, it's best to err on the side of caution.
Well, if you think they're fake, why would you even put it out there?
Exactly.
Right.
And put your name on it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that's crazy, man. I would not do it. I just, I would say if there's like even a 5% chance that these are real, I'm not gonna have them on my ass about this,
Sure.
and they will get on your ass about this.
Oh, yeah. No, we know that. And, they have embargoes on reviews. And if you break it, they will find out.
Yeah. Shit, we by accident, we've like reviewed a movie 2 hours before embargo, and they're like, "Did y'all review that shit?" And I was like, and they pulled some shit on me because I lied. I like, no. Are you sure? All right.
Yeah. Man, if somebody says,
sorry.
if somebody says, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure?
They already know. They already know. They already know you. Yeah, yeah.
They were like my mama.
Yeah. You sure? I'm giving you one more chance.
Okay, I did, but at the time, I wasn't really watching the clock, and I thought it was later than it was.
Yeah,
Right.
and it was an accident. And I lied. I groveled to them. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Please.
Look into your heart.
Let me watch the movies. Let me go to the movies. So,
No, stop. I want him to feel this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If you're not sure, I wouldn't have done it because they will know.
Yeah.
And why would you risk that? I don't know.
Yeah, plus it's just, like I said, it's just for your own self-aggrandizing. Okay, you were the guy who put this out. If it's going to be out anyway. I don't know if you get that much from it.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know. I just want to say, I don't know what his reasonings were. I read a little bit, and like I said, he said he didn't know. He put him out there to show that, I got these fake images. Maybe that was it. And somebody tried to convince me. I don't know. So I'm not going to pretend like I know what this guy did. If I haven't talked to him, I would still say, if they came out of nowhere and it looked like it was a chance of it to be real, don't do it. But I also say this, man. This is more than a question for what you would do if you got the images. My big question, and that's not it. My big question is, what do you do in this day and age of the internet? Back in the day, now we're talking about, because we got some very young fans out there. Believe it or not, now I know what it was like when my parents or my grandparents grew up with no television. Because some kids have grown up with the internet their whole lives.
Sure.
But there was a day when you only had like 4 real sources where you would hear about movies and rumors and promotions. It would be theaters with the trailers, television, radio, and print.
Yeah.
I would go and read Fangoria magazine and Cinescape, whatever, and that was cool. But the thing that they didn't do is that they weren't as open source
True.
as they are now. And I gotta tell you, man, I do feel for people who cannot escape rumors and images, and even if you don't care, because I'm just gonna give you a few examples right here. Back in the day, and especially in that Spielberg era, and you heard me talk about this before. You would go into a movie cold. You wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't know anything.
You wouldn't know what the creature would look like or anything. E.T. Some people thought E.T. was a horror movie because they showed so little, and they didn't show E.T. at all.
The fear.
That hand coming like my mama. She said, "I ain't take you to see this because you'll be up all night." I was like, "No, it's cute." I remember Gremlins, man. Everybody knows. Can you imagine a day where the lead up to the movie, you didn't know what Gizmo and Stripe and the rest of the gang looked like?
Who we're about to give him.
You're gonna like this. It's your new pet.
Come on, Barney, be a good dog.
You even up into the 90s. You remember Jurassic Park? They hit big ass dinosaurs.
Yeah, they did.
Dinosaurs are peeking around. Stay back.
He said, yeah, man, they hit the biggest creatures out there.
You feel that?
Like they just give you an eye, a foot.
That was it. I remember that. You got the eye and the foot in the trailer, and I remember me and my brother losing our shit, like, because we were so excited about seeing it. It was like that's all we needed.
Even in Jaws, it was a shark. They didn't even show you the shark.
Right.
They did a lot of that with horror movies back in the day. They only showed you very little, or they didn't show you anything at all until you had to go to the movie to see the creature or the monster or whatever it was. So,
That's true.
Yeah, man. It was
Although with Jaws, in all fairness, he's supposed to be seen a little bit more than the motherfucker that was never
didn't
working.
work. Yeah.
Right. So
that is true.
It was supposed to be in there just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right. It worked out.
Now,
it worked out.
the response to this would be that, some of these were guaranteed to have a lot of sequels behind them. But like E.T. and Gremlins and, Jaws, none of these things were highly anticipated sequels. They were first-time movies, and some people didn't even think E.T. was going to succeed. So, so it's different when you have a highly anticipated sequel. But even back then, they were still able to kind of keep things under wraps better than they did today. So, my question handed over to you guys, in this age of the internet, what do studios do to stop leaks? Because obviously, with these big projects, they're so big now, and the internet is, I don't know, I guess they're so powerful too, that these execs can't keep secrets anymore. Studios can't get, lawyers can't even keep, the law can't even keep these things secret.
I mean, things are going to get out. Not always. I mean, most of the time they're pretty good, but every so often something's going to get out. You can't control it all. You just do the best you can. And with this John Campion, is that his name?
John Campion.
Yeah. They could always cut a deal with him if he's willing to give up his source.
Which he said he is not going to do.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. It's like you said, only so much you can do, but also it's the deterrent. Like, that's the other way of keeping people from doing stuff. Like, the consequences. Like, if they don't go after him, then people are going to keep doing it. But if they go after this, I'm going to fuck his
John
name up
Campion.
too. Yeah, Campion.
Yeah.
If they go, okay, well, you're not going to give us your source. All right, we got something for your ass. And whoever else, if they find out whoever it is a source and they really go after them.
Yeah.
And I mean like felony charge, because this is a felony, isn't it?
I don't think it's
I don't know.
No,
It's
Stealing
because-
licensed property?
No, it's not a
it's-
felony charge because he just took it. He just took it from somebody. He didn't steal it.
Right.
But
Now-
still facilitation.
It's
Oh,
not
maybe.
like putting a bootleg of the video of the whole movie out. So I don't know. I mean,
It's facilitation of a criminal act, though, isn't it? Facilitating a criminal
I
act.
think
to
you'd
me.
have a hard time getting a judge to really go after this. They would more go like, who cares? I don't know.
Well, I guess maybe not criminal, but civil.
I mean, seriously. Yeah,
No,
you know,
you're
I
right.
mean,
You're right.
you know,
He's like, I don't watch that Marvel shit no way. Spider who?
Spider-Man, you better get
Yeah, exactly. You matter of fact, you under arrest, goddamn. You're in contempt. Well, civilly they could go after him though, and judge has to listen to that.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
I mean, they'd have to prove how much money they lost from a photo getting out, though.
true. And if they could establish a pattern of him doing it before.
But with John Campion, they could just go like, "All right, well, you're blackballed. You don't you
true.
don't get any of our stuff anymore."
That's true.
Yeah.
But what does he do anyway?
Oh, he's a movie critic. He has a YouTube channel where he does movie reviews.
Oh,
now,
that's bad for him.
Now, unless the studios leak this, and if there's no repercussions at all, then I'm gonna take a guess that this is the studio machine doing a little something right here,
Could be.
something.
I mean, it does. It kind of generates excitement.
Yeah.
It's just seeing that picture is like, as much as I don't want to see leaks, I see that picture. I'm like, oh man, I'm a lot more excited for this now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people they got. It's not negative press they got behind this. It really just got people more amped up.
Yeah.
But again, not the point. So I'm not stupid, but I'm not some big conspiracy theorist either. Like I would not doubt, and it's not beyond a shadow of a doubt that that the studios could have leaked this themselves.
Sure, they do shit like that all the time. Yeah.
Sure. And the thing is, he could die on the sword of protecting his source, only for them to find out who it is some other way.
But let's just say it did not happen. Like, this is legit. Those pictures are legit, and he's not giving up his source. And they want to go in and try to nail this once and for all. I am in agreement with you guys. Again, nothing against this guy, and I hate to say it. I really do, because I don't wish this guy any ill will at all, man. But, and this is not even talking about him in particular, but if they want to actually go in and stop these influencers and YouTube channels and internet personalities from leaking their stuff, they're gonna have to go in and make an example out of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And they could choose to go after him, or they might just go, you know what? All these internet people, we can't trust any of them.
Well, I think what they'll do is they'll go. This is just me saying this. I'm saying what I would do if I was studio. I would make an example. No need to go after everybody. Make an example out of him. Ban them from their press privileges. No screenings, no junkets, no interviews, no free swag, and don't think it's just from us, because now we're going to talk to all the studios out there, and your face is going to be plastered all over the walls.
Because they don't want
that. You're going to be blacklisted, not black, but blacklisted from all this stuff, whether that's indefinitely or for a long period of time. But, I don't know. I think that's the only way that they can do this. They scare the shit out of everybody else. So somebody in the chat said he's blacklisted. So he is blacklisted.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't understand him doing that in the position that he's in. I didn't realize he was a movie critic.
Listen, like I said, we take simple things such as embargoes seriously, man. Because if these people don't think I'm sitting up here feeling privileged, and none of you are either. We know that this is a privilege to do this. They don't have to give us this stuff.
They don't. And in fact, if it were to come down one day, they decide they're not going to give us these privileges anymore, I'd have to be like, well, it was a nice ride.
Yeah, we've had to figure out some kind of way to make it happen, which we always do. But they're cool enough to let us do this. And I will tell you this: I don't think it's smart to completely push a market like Austin out the way, but they have let us know that, like, we got you because it does help, but we don't need you.
Yeah.
So say something. Yeah, I get it, man.
I just want to shut the up.
And I am not one to side with the corporation over the individual, but this is kind of not cool.
No, man, I got to tell you, from what I know, if I'm hearing it correctly, this is not cool at all, man. Like I said, let's just take corporation out of it. These people, they work hard to make sure that the customers, the fans, the consumers, that they go into this getting everything that they should.
Right.
They get the full experience. And when somebody's out there leaking this because everybody wants a scoop, or everybody wants to be first to put out, or they want attention, again, not saying that that's what he did, but there are people like that.
Yeah.
Having scoops and talking about shit early, that's something they used to do back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I used to hate that culture.
I did too.
Scoop culture, I used to hate.
I scooped you.
I scooped you. You scoop cat litter, bitch. You don't scoop movie stories and shit. Yeah, man. I know. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was all about,
I know.
Well, I heard this. And that's just all these geeks out there who really thought that they was something.
I was on the set, and I saw some things.
Give a
craft services, motherfucker.
Well, I remember one time somebody told me one thing, and I had to tell them, and this is, we almost weren't friends for a while. I mean, recently we are, but somebody had to tell me when they were talking about, I was doing an interview with something. I was like, well, I got on the bus with these people, or I was on the set for something. And I was like, I don't give a all right? And they stopped talking to me for a long time because I did not give a shit.
Yeah.
So why are you telling me this shit? I don't care.
Yeah, but I got one up on you though.
That's right.
Good.
I know.
Because I was on the bus.
Well, you go ahead and get on the set. I'm gonna go.
What was that last part?
Wait, can I come too?
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
No, and I'm not talking about Harry Knowles. It was a lot of people, but Harry Knowles was he's an asshole about that. Y'all know I'll speak the truth about Harry Knowles. Harry Knowles was, that guy. I said it and I say it again. He was a pompous piece of shit, and he was one of the main people fueling that. And the studios fell for it, and they made a whole culture of annoying people.
They did make a whole culture of that.
They enabled it, but
It's kind of a scumbag anyway. But
but now they see the monster that they created, and they're trying to back off on it. And yeah, man, this is not cool for people to do that. I really don't think so. And it's just man, another thing, don't ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing with
like
me.
You said.
Yeah. That's the thing. I agree with you, Martin, and you too. Now, I mean, you said that, but you're messing it up for everybody else, and that's really selfish. Like, maybe I want to go in fresh. Now I can't, and. You had to go out of your way to go and post that. It wasn't like somebody threw it on your computer and you turned it on. It was already there. and like you said, and you say, "Oh, I didn't believe it was real." That's bupkis. Whatever. I'm not buying that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, and you wonder whoever leaked it. Were they a disgruntled employee who said, like, "Oh yeah, I'll show them." Oh, yeah. Not approve my raise, huh? Well, here you go.
Yeah, and that's the problem. There are so many people involved in making these movies that even people in the room trying to protect this, there's got to be, there's going to be some staff. There's going to be some, there's going to be somebody somewhere on some team, grips, people who work on the set. Somebody's going to see something and put it out there. Put it out there. So I don't know what to do about that. All I can say is if people leak something, they're not going to be able to control it all the time, even though that person, now that is where you could have some legal action. They could sue your ass for that shit. Now, if it happens there, that's fine. But really, if they can control on that level and scare the shit out these people who are trying to put these leaks out there, because you ain't cool when you do that.
Right.
And it looks like I'm about to get mad at somebody. I'm not at all. I'm not. Because I'm just saying, maybe you could actually tell us something. Somebody, the John says that this is such an over-the-top response to this. Again, this is not
what we're saying.
No, well, I don't know. This is not a challenge to this person. No, it's not. I mean, do you know something that about this? Because like I said, I'm not trying to attack this guy individually at all. When I say people who do this, I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying don't mess up everybody else. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Is this something that we don't know where people are? Is there a reason why this is an over top response? Because if it is, I'm open to hearing what you got to say. So
I'm not. God damn it!
My opinion is set in stone.
Set in stone. That's it. I made up my mind.
I've chiseled it in marble.
Yep. Yep.
Ting, 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 ting.
And if like I said, who knows? Studio could have put this shit out there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because
those are nice photos.
yeah, but I'm saying but somebody on the set could have gotten them. Some disgruntled person on the set. But I'm just saying that it just seems odd that this guy's out there now. If the studio put him out there, I don't know. It just seems odd that they would use a middle person to do that instead of just making up somebody and tossing them out there.